Red.
Yeah, delighted. We're coming up here this weekend knowing we get a tough game. We got a tough game. The conditions are very tough, but I think we cope well enough. It was always going to be turnovers. There were always going to be a couple of mistakes, but just trying to limit them and try and get the scores on the board, and we managed to do that.
How difficult was the weather out there? I suppose it was kind of more like a March League game rather than a Championship Summer Sunday.
It was, yeah. The conditions are very difficult, but saying that, the sod was excellent. The sod underneath it was excellent. It's just that the ball was very greasy. When you go to ground, it's trying to get up, you're slipping, you're sliding as they're leaning off each other. It's very tough for the ref. A lot of ball touched on the ground, but you just have it in conditions like that.
So winning at half time, 7 points to 3, were you disappointed not to be further ahead, having had the wind at your backs in the first half?
We'd have liked to be further ahead, but Wexford had a very good period of dominance there. They had 10 or 12 minutes before half time. They tacked on a couple of scores, but it wasn't unexpected. Wexford are a good side, so they are going to get on top of you at some stage. But they got on top of us there at the end of the first half, but they put the scores on the board, which was the telling factor.
I suppose was the message at half time to start well to the second half, and you seem to achieve that, even though you were winning against it.
Yeah, it was. It's probably the message, every half time, but we managed to do that. We started well. We had a lot of possession. We drove forward, and I suppose the big thing was we got a result with putting a couple of points on the board. Paddy Kelly and Daniel Goulding kicked some very good frees into a tough wind.
I suppose you went for long stages in the second half without scoring. Both sides did it. I suppose it got a bit scrappy there for a while.
It did, yeah. I suppose it just lost the shape a bit, but to be honest with you, we were content enough that we had enough on the board, and they weren't scoring, we weren't scoring. It wasn't a huge concern either.
Defensively, you seem very solid. The experience of the likes of yourself and Alan Cork, and I suppose Michael Shields as well. Limiting them to 5 points over 70 minutes is very good.
Yeah, you're happy enough that Wexford has some excellent forwards of note. They've Matty forward, they've Banville, they've Morris, they've Kieran Ling, who's in outstanding form this year. So it was great to limit them to that few scores.
Are you happy with the game today in terms of compared to last week? It was more of a test streak.
Yeah, I suppose Wexford are a good side, and they gave us a good test out there. Every ball was won hard. We managed to win by a couple of points in the end, but I can tell you it wasn't easy.
So the games are coming thick and fast now. Even another one, not much time to kind of celebrate or anything like that. The focus immediately switches to next weekend.
No, we see who we get into draw now tonight, and we know a venue tomorrow, and it will be trying to recover a couple of knocks that lads have and a couple of injuries, and try and focus on the opposition for next week, and see how that goes.
You seem to go over your ankle there at one stage in the second half towards the end. All okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Just the opposition player just acted in. He stood, and it was a thing and nothing, so it was fine.
Red.